Alright guys, hello, I'm Own. This and every little bit I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So let me just finish up this piece here. Alright guys, look at it. To you guys it doesn't look like it just looks like I did it in just a second, but actually it took me a couple minutes. So yeah, as you can see, I already did the eye, I already did the headphones. I didn't put this right here. The outline I had already put it in there, so yeah. Alright guys, so I decided to show you how I do this a little bit. Oh, give me 1 minute. Okay, so for me, I usually go around the corners with 2.1 or 1.5, which is like right over here. I don't know if you can see this down here, but yeah. So usually I go down there with 2.5, 2 point something, but it can't be maybe like 2.7 or 2.6 because it's really bad. And it doesn't like get you what you need, because if you look, it's really big and you can kind of mess up on it, and I don't like doing that. But now since I've done this whole outline here on the head, I'm going to color in that outline. But since I already did the outline, I can just turn it up to like 6.6, anything I want, 6.0, 5.48, 5.4. I'm going to go with 5.4. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to start coloring in everything that I just did. And it doesn't matter, yes, you do have to be a little bit careful, but it doesn't matter about you messing up, because there is a button that you can turn it back. To me, it is really easy to showcase everything, right? But it's kind of not, because you have to make sure you don't go out through your outline, because to me that's the most important, to not mess up anything that you just did. So make sure you do that. And right now I'm using, let me see what pen I'm using. I'm using the Dip Pen Hard. There are different names, and usually I use all the way down here, Soft Dip Pen Bled. I don't know if it's bled or bleed. I'm not a good reader. Even though I am 13, I still can't read right. I'm actually in a special class for that, because I can't actually read right. And I still can't write right. My handwriting sucks, and I can't do cursive either. And I can't really read cursive, so I mostly am in a special class for those things. I really struggle with a lot of things, but like, I've been getting better. I can read chapter books on my own and stuff. I just can't spell out a lot of like hard words. So if I can write words now, I just can't write them as like correctly. I can read them correctly, but can't write them correctly. And with that word, that's one of the words I like technically can't read correctly or write. I could write it correctly, but can't read it correctly, if that makes sense. I don't think it does, but that's basically what goes through me in that situation, whatever. But I'm still coloring through all this, and I'm just being a really messy artist with this, because I really don't care. I care, but don't care about the big space that I have, so I tend to do a little mess and whatever. As you can see, I did a lot of work down here with the hair, like just starting off in the empty space, but eventually you'll get tired. I have this like thing where, like, if I do get messy and whatever and just like do the opening space first, I get kind of mad, because then it's taking up a lot of space that I have for the edges and stuff. So that's why I just came up here and started doing up here. So technically I do my work over and over again, or sometimes it's more difficult because I go everywhere with my work, because I have outlines somewhere here or there, and it's just not good. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I'll be back later. As you see, guys, I just did this. So I finished up that line. Now I'm going to start from here, and once I get over to this end right here, I'm going to shut the cord, and that will be the end of the video. So I'm going to go back down to 2 something. I did turn it up just a little bit. So now I'm going to go down here, and I'm just going to make this outline. It's very easy to mess up on this because everyone says it has to be perfect. Honestly, none of my work is perfect. And do I go back over it? Yes. I use black, blends in really well with the outline and everything. And I usually use the soft dip pen, bleed, or bled, however it spells. And I use that, and I put that all the way down, which is 0.3, and I go into the black lines that I know I need, because I don't want to mess up and do something like, say, oh, I don't know anything, which I do know what I'm working with, and I want everybody to kind of understand what I work with, so everyone can learn how to use this app. Because I know everyone probably wants to draw and probably doesn't have the freedom. I can't draw on paper, but I certainly can color in a picture from off the internet. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I kind of do, what pencils I use, what I use them at, and if I tend to use them differently than other people, then, kind of show you guys what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and yeah. So basically I did that, and now I'm about to turn it up just a little bit to maybe 3.2, and I'm going to start coloring it in. When there's tight spaces like this, I tend to not try and do it really high, because I can go out through my outline that way, and it's very hard, so I tend to just turn it up just a little bit so you can quite get what you need. And yeah, so I hope everyone has a good new year. I wish everybody a happy new year, and I hope a goal that you want comes good to you. Bye.